This segment brought to you in association with Burger King.
And we say good evening now to Sean with our first look at sports.
Yes, good evening to Lisa. Well, we're going to start with cricket news, and despite a ball-beating 102 from Sanju Samson, Johor Archers Rajasthan Royals still went down by 5 wickets. This was in today's IPL encounter in Hyderabad against the Sunrisers. Now, Samson tallied 102 off just 55 balls with 10 fours and 4 sixes, as the Royals scored 198 for 2 in 20 overs. However, the Sunrisers replied strongly with 201 for 5 with Dave Warner smashing 69. In news of tennis, a 3-member Barbados girls tennis team is gearing up to compete at the Fed Cup next month in Lima, Peru. The squad, led by Captain Andrew Thornton, includes 15-year-old Chloe Weeks, 17-year-old Tangier Riley, and the experienced 22-year-old Melina Lopez. Now, 7 teams will compete across 2 pools in the round-robin competition. The winners of each pool will have a playoff to determine which nation will advance to the Americas Zone Group 1. The local players, whose gear for the tournament has been sponsored by C.O. Williams Construction, have been training since December 2018 for the Clear Court event, which gets underway on the 17th of April.
We've been preparing at the clay courts at Royal Westmoreland, and I played the senior competition a handful of times actually, and for me it's actually a great experience because obviously I played at the college level, and even though that is a high level, it's nothing compared to being able to play someone who is on obviously the WTA circuit from Mexico or wherever they may be. So for me, especially for the 2 girls that I'm playing with, it's a great experience for them because they're obviously still trying to get on the world ranking, may it be under 18s or when they're finished if they want to go on the tour.
We're a good team. We're already good friends. I think the trip is going to be pretty good. It's going to be fun. I think we're going to compete our best. I'm not sure how it will go, but I think we have a pretty good chance.
Last year was really, really tough, to be honest, because all of us were very nervous. It was like, oh my God, we got to play against these really big girls. They were really huge, and they were a lot stronger than us. So honestly, I feel as though it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to know how to handle our nerves. But I'm going to know. I'm probably going to try to help Chloe because she's a baby. And Melina's going to help me with that. How to handle the nerves a lot better and know that everybody's equal on the court.
Well, Captain Thornton says the competition will be tough, but he believes it will improve the players' overall game as they look to build a squad for the future.
It will be rough. For some of us, it'll be the first time they've ever played on clay. So that's already a challenge. Because we're a young team, that will be equally challenging. But I mean, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to expose them to this level of competition early. So we're going to be far and away the youngest team. Last year, we were the only team that had 1 teenager, and we took 3. So this year, our veteran is Melina, who's 21, you know, and her job is really to help the other 2 get some experience, because I'm very excited, as Patricia said, because even though we may not necessarily be competitive right now, we have a squad of about 5, 6, 7 girls who are all very close in level, and they're all very young.
And the general manager of C.O. Williams Construction, Neil Weeks, says the company remains committed to supporting junior tennis on the island.
We have 3 girls now at the under 18 level. 2 of them are top 700. 1 is top 900, and 1 just outside the thousands. And I do believe I speak under correction, but that's unprecedented for Barbados. And we're talking about girls that are 14 and 15. 2 of our girls got to finals of international tournaments last year, again unheard of in doubles. 2 of them went to finals in singles, again unprecedented.
Well, Wildy will go into tomorrow's G4S Masters Cricket Final as the favourites when they take on Sagicor Life UWI at Woodbourne. Now, actually, this will be sort of a rematch as both teams played in Group B of the preliminaries and finished tied on points, with Wildy topping the zone with a better net run rate. Now, Wilde also won the head-to-head match, which was in the opening round of the season. But since then, UWI has played unbeaten. And according to organizer Sam Wilkinson, revenge will be first and foremost on UWI's agenda.
This could be a very big match for revenge. In the very first round of the competition this year, Wilde won from University of the West Indies. And there's no doubt in anyone's mind that come tomorrow afternoon, University will be having that very much as what they like to say now, on the front burner. There's also the fact that both teams have a number of outstanding players of the past in Barbados' senior grade cricket. Reefer led the West Indies. I mean, Floyd Reefer is no average player in any level at any part of the world. He is captain of the University side. He's got a guy called Mark Seal. I saw him somewhere. I don't remember his identity too well. But there's Keith Seal, whom I think is better. He plays he bats very well, better than his brother, I think. And also Sir Hilary Beckles, who has been an outstanding local cricketer for many years when he was here at Clearfield.
Well, Sam also added that the atmosphere at the BNOC ground will also lend to an exciting final.
It's a final, and the whole atmosphere changes. I mean, a couple thousand people we expect up at the BNOC ground will also have a different atmosphere. So attention to detail is going to be critically important, and we look forward to that. So both teams, I hate to use the term and say, as some people do, they're balanced. Both teams have got a lot to play for, and I think that the team that does better on the day will get the better result and the pay. And we look forward to that as well.
Remember, that match is set to bowl off at noon at the BNOC ground. Lisa, I'm sure I heard Mark Seal's name mentioned there, so any chance that you can go out and support the boss?
I'm shocked that Mark is still playing cricket.
He's still playing?
Yeah, tell you. Thank you so much, Sean.